Father Taylor here on a kind of classic New England early spring day where it goes from cold and rainy to warm and cloudy, and who knows what's next. But this is your weekly eBlast. It's a great turnout last night for the second of the Vespers services. Thank you guys for coming. I'm sure if I line people up and say how to go, people would say that was really something quiet, moving, beautiful. I don't know, but it was great. So that's kind of what worship is like. So thanks to our deacon who put that on last night, and congratulations to everybody who took a deep breath and came out and really had a sense of God's presence. So the first thing to talk about is burial services in general. Anytime there's a death in the community, meaning membership and the people around the Trinity, that is a death of one of ours. That's a family issue. And so you don't have to be best friends. You don't have to remember them from back in the day, but we participate because this is our community. And it's not the church in general, like a building. It's not the priest. It's not the diocese that comes and worship and surrounds the family. It's our church membership, our family, our community. So we have that opportunity because one of the brothers of three kids who grew up here at Trinity Church and who still find that all their time at Trinity and some of those relationships were some of the most important in their lives. One of those guys died a few weeks ago. We've spoken about it several times, Spencer Lignani. And so on Friday from 5 to 7, we'll have a brief time of being able to come up and meet the family and to express our condolences, say a prayer. You can also see their friends, and you want their friends who don't go to church to see, wow, look how these church people surrounded them. That's interesting. That's not church as I remember it anyway. So it's an opportunity. It's also a ministry opportunity for you. And so I invite you to come. You can come for as little as 10 minutes and in and out, but that would just be a showing for this family and their friends. That's 5 to 7 on Friday. I need help. I need someone to work the door. I need someone to say, right this way. I need someone to say, oh, the bathrooms are down here. So if you want to come and help out for a half an hour, that'd be great. You don't have to come for the whole thing, but come say, I'm going to go meet them, and then I'll come find you and let me know what I can do to help. Make some coffee, serve some coffee, help clean up, any variety of things to do. Okay? That's Friday. Saturday, the burial service, which is always, our services are always a celebration of one life specifically, Jesus. We celebrate and we honor the people who have gone to be with Jesus, but primarily it's a celebration of Jesus because without the resurrection, we don't have hope. So people say, I don't want a somber church service. I want to go to a celebration, at the pub. Go to the pub if you want, but if you want to celebrate life and have something substantial to hold on to, that's what happens in our services. So that's at 10. I'm looking for ushers. Greetings. The church is this way. Here's a bulletin. All you got to do. And some people inside the building. I need some ushers. And so that's coming up on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. Afterwards, everyone's going upstairs. Instead of making this a La Valley production, how about we all jump in and we can work this thing and help clean up and make it no pain, no strain for anybody. But we're celebrating the life of Jesus resurrected, which gives hope for this family in particular. And then we're going to have a little reception afterwards for them. And we're going to take care of it all just because we love them, part of the family. Okay? That's Saturday at 10 o'clock. On Sunday, we have our two services, Lord willing. And then after the 9:15 service, again, Lord willing, just a lot of things going on this week, but I'm putting together a two-part series, a quick two-part series for the Alpha Breakfast part, and that is about Holy Communion. If you're an Episcopalian, you probably didn't hear much of anything about what's the purpose and how does Holy Communion fit in everything. If you grew up Roman Catholic, you heard about it from the 16th century perspective. A post Reformation replies and things like that. So we're talking about what does it mean right now today? It's not so much about what's the science behind what happens to a wafer. That is in fact, Jesus never said anything about that. So what is it? Why do we do it every Sunday? Is it important? What happens if you don't get it? What happens if you do get it? How is it worship? So we're going to talk about that because that's a very important part of our life that I think goes a bit neglected. And some people said, "Hey, let's talk about it." So for the next 2 Sundays, that's what we got. When we get to next week, boy, we're getting the on ramp to we're in Holy Week. But our Palm Cross workshop, as I told you last week, this is not a situation where we're asking little kids to come in for fun. We have production to do. We have to make 300 palm crosses because not only do we give them out here at church, but Bill Pascucci, through the store at Necker's, this has become a destination where people from around town go and they get their crosses uh, for the Easter season. I'm not even sure how this happened, but it's a thing, and so we need some help. We can show you how to do it. I think we are back to having pizza on that night. So come down. You don't have to come for the whole time, but come on down Tuesday and help make some palm crosses. It's fun. You get to hang out with other people. It's just part of community life at the time of year. A lot more coming up, which is written in the text part of this announcement. So I just would strongly suggest you take a look, see what's going on. Everything we do is an inviting event. You can invite people to church. How do you think they're going to get? They're going to come here because you invited them. So it's an invitations, a Palm Cross workshop. Invite your friends to come to Palm Cross workshop. The breakfast after. Hey, what do you guys think about Holy Communion? How about this? Why don't you come and we'll hear a little more about that after. We'll have brunch together after the church. Also coming up next week is another chance for the Rev and Rabbi series. We had a great time first time. I'm looking forward to the next one, but I'd rather you take a look at the stuff we got coming up, and that way, it won't get disorganized. So Friday night, visitation. Saturday, we have the service itself and reception. 2 services on Sunday, and the after part of the breakfast. Okay. God bless you guys. I look forward to seeing you real soon. Thank you.